Welcome everybody, it's the Esoteric Order of Gamers joy of unboxing, and today it's Zpocalypse. Yes, we're going to look at this horrible zombie game of zombie survival, a post-apocalyptic zombie survival game for 2 to 4 players. This is by Greenbrier Games. Let me see. Oh, wait, no. Oh no! Remember, always shoot them in the head. Now, back to Zpocalypse. Oh, and I've betrayed my allegiance there. I'm calling it Zpocalypse because I'm Australian, and we say Z, not Z. So from now on, even though this game is called Zpocalypse, I'm just going to be a pain in the neck and call it Zpocalypse. So, let's have a look inside. And by the way, not only do we have the core game, but we also have Z-Emergency, or as I prefer to call it, Z-Emergency, and Aftermath, the Z-term alpha. So, let's start with the core game. Off with that shrink wrap. And, as always, the rulebook. Always the first thing to see, it's a rulebook which is 22 pages long. And you can see it's chock full. Now the first thing this reminds me of is the game Earth Reborn from Z-Man Games. Z-Man Games. It's a sort of similar feel. And they very nicely thanked their backers. This game was the result of a very successful Kickstarter campaign which raised something in the order of $200,000. And they've since done an expansion Kickstarter campaign which earned pretty much the same amount. Here we have a piece of white paper. Well, a very nice solid looking board with dials on it. This is very nicely done. It's indeed hit points, armour, firearm skill, melee skill, smarts, movement. I like that, it's nice and thick. Another white piece of paper. Another squad board. And I'm beginning to get the feeling I know what these white pieces of paper are for now. They're protecting other components. You can see there's the marks there. Very, very thoughtful. Another squad board. Another piece of paper. Another squad board. A very nice plastic insert. Always good to see. I'm very pleased to see plastic inserts in games because it means I don't have to design a foam core one, which saves me a lot of time and effort. Okay, here we have the scenarios. Here are the scenario cards, daily goals. Now, again, I know very little about this game, but I'm about to find out, and then, of course, make you a beautiful rules summary, which will be on the Esoteric Order of Gamers website. Oh, very nice thick stack of cards. Item cards. Food cards. Armory cards. Survivors. Scavenge. Now apparently this game has quite a role-playing element to it. It's not just about killing zombies, it's also about surviving in a post-apocalyptic wasteland. A nice pack of custom dice. A few pre-punched counters. Four strangely out of place wooden meeples. Some plastic stands and a whole bunch of miniatures. Some zombies in there. some adventurers, more zombies. Let's have a closer look at these, shall we? And here are some of the character miniatures. There's even a dog. Very much in realistic 28mm style. The classic chainsaw wielding babe. And I don't know what that person's wielding. Lampshade? Now there are only two different styles of zombies, which is a little bit of a shame, but there's certainly no shortage of zombie miniatures out there in the wild, so I'm sure you could substitute any number of different miniatures. They do, however, come in two different colours, grey and a sort of fluorescent yellow. At this point I was thinking, where is the board and terrain tiles, or what do you play on? And then I realised there was something underneath. A whole bunch of cardboard. Victory point tracker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of good quality card covered with artwork. Ruined tank. People who have enjoyed the first season of Walking Dead will recognise that scenario. Right, the next thing to look at is Z-Emergency by Zpocalypse expansion. We have a very thin rule book, just 4 pages. And some tiles, terrain tiles. Nice artwork. The classic helicopter on the helipad. And some more cards. Looks like some more scenarios. And here we have survivors, items, encounters. That's new. And armory cards. And finally we have this small expansion, Z Team Alpha. A few cardboard counters. A small rulebook. More cards. Some very nice looking miniatures. Let's have a closer look at these. There you have it, folks. A quick look at Zpocalypse, or if you prefer it in the Northern Hemisphere, Zpocalypse. And check out the Esoteric Order of Gamers website for more information about Zpocalypse in the coming weeks. Until next time. Brains! No, that's terrible. Until next time. No, that's good. That's crap too. Yes, please.